And I'll show you how on this one. If this doesn't make sense, then that difference of two squares thing, that's going to have to work for you because it's hard to say that there's another way to do this. Okay, so here's what I mean. Is remember, when we factor by grouping, we have to make this a trinomial. Well, it's only a binomial. Yes, true. But if I want it to be a trinomial, I can. So I can take my 81z squared and my negative 16. I can separate them just a little bit like this. Okay, and what I want now is a middle term on this. But I need it to not have to show up. That's a phantom zero term. In fact, just because I want this to be a trinomial, I'm going to make that a z right there, okay? So there's no z terms in this one, and that's fine to show it if you'd like to. And since I'm forcing this to happen, I want to see it, okay? So, well, what the crap does that mean? It means that I can go back in, since it's now a trinomial, I can go into factoring by grouping. So I take my a value, 81, and I multiply it by, it's negative 16 right there. Guess I'll need a calculator for this one, but 81 times negative 16, I get, oh, it's an ugly number, 1,296. That's not very pretty. But I need two factors of negative 1,296 that add up to 0, right? Because that's my middle coefficient right there. So 1,296. Ooh, type that in wrong. I'm going to take a bit of a shortcut here. That's I just square rooted it because I know it'll work. 36, well, 36 and negative 36, right? If I add these two together, boom, you get 0. Hey, well, that means the 0 could split up into 36 z's and also negative 36 z's. And we just got the rest of this, right? 81z squared. That's a positive 36z. And then the minus 16 right there, okay? Now, some of you guys are like, are you serious? I had to do all that work? Well, I don't know, you have to. If you got that difference of two squares business down, then you skipped all this garbage. And I'm still continuing with this garbage, okay? So, yeah, we're looking for a factoring by grouping. 81 and z squared plus 36z. Let's see, 9, thank you. Yeah, that'd be 9er. If I can get into this. There we go. Yeah, 9 and z, there we go. And so 81 divided by 9 is 9. We took out a z, so it's just z. I'm kind of purposely going slightly fast on this one. 36 divided by 9 is 4, okay? So I'm not showing all the work or explaining so much because, well, we've done it before, and hopefully we kind of have that down, okay? So I'm going to have to add those together. I'm going to yank out on this one a negative 4, looks like 4, yep. And then 36 divided by negative 4 would be 9. Of course, it's got the z. And negative 16 divided by 4 is a positive 4. Yep, and I guess I should have expected that because it needs to match this one, right? So then we got 9z plus 4 from both terms. But then we also have the 9z in red. And then the minus 4 here like this, okay? And, yeah, we want to... Oh, yeah, so this is that difference of two squares business, where it's the same values, 9z and 4, but you have different operations between them, addition or subtraction. Yep. Oh, okay, so that's factoring by grouping. Doing this by factoring by grouping, it takes a little bit of, I don't know, ingenuity, some creativity, right? Because most people wouldn't say, I need a plus 0z right there, but you do if you're going to use factoring by grouping. If you ever encounter something like this and you're committed to that factoring by grouping stuff, which is a very legitimate and valuable strategy for factoring out, then do it, okay? On the other hand, though, so a difference of two squares. Let's look at the original expression here. We had 81. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I do want that there, though. Got 81 z squared minus 16, just minus 16, okay. All right, now, if we can just make this, the first term, something squared, And of course, it's already minus between, so we're not concerned about that. But if I can make the second term something squared, then I can fit these values into these two binomials, okay, with an addition and subtraction. It doesn't matter which one you put first. You can make the subtraction here and then the addition there. It doesn't matter, okay? But 81z squared, I can square root both of those. Of course, the z is going to come out very nice. But 81 square rooted, that's 9, because 81 is a perfect square. But 16 is as well. Square root 16, boom, you get 4. Okay, now, again, this original expression there, 81z squared minus 16, I didn't change the value of it. I just changed the way it looked. So the 9z I can see is my, I guess we'd say that's the a on this one. So I'm going to put it wherever I see a in this original expression. So 9z, sorry. Yeah, a's are there and there, so it's a 9z. I put those lines for the z so we can tell they're not 2's, but I realize I'm still not doing a very good job of that. And then the 4 is the b value. So wherever you see the b, here and here, just put in a 4. Boom. You can see, again, that we end up, and again, this is just by the rule, we end up with the same exact expression that we had back here, right?